Okay, stopping was not a good idea. We are way more drenched. Gonna get a new one. How's my Rocky? Yo, hey, think my house stink? Well, that's right, it stink. Everything hurts. See? Watch, very slippery. Oh, are you okay? Big moose track. After our short stay at Panther Lake, for day 2, it was our time to adventure on to Maggie Lake. The weather was once again in our favor. Beautiful blue skies and the sun shining bright. The landscape was very hilly, as you'd expect, and it was causing us some issues. It wouldn't entirely be fun to do this in rougher conditions. However, it's always nice to stop and enjoy the beauty that nature has to offer. Okay, we're probably 30 minutes or 40 minutes out from EU Lake, and there's a little bit of a stream here. Kaya's drinking up. It's got some flow, so this wouldn't be too bad if you had a life straw just to stop and have a little sip. Oh, here's a better stream. So right on the other end is a way better stream. Yeah, here we go. Yep, that is water flowing. Actually, I am gonna stop to get some life straw water. Okay, this is our first big stop where we get to eat. Oh, we had some snacks on our way, but this is what we're gonna have. A company called Oceans. It's pre-made stuff, it's liquidy. You just peel it and put it on whatever you want. This one's sun-dried tomato, tuna, tapenade. And that one is ginger lemon sesame tuna.
Just in case. Ooh. Whoa.
Whoa.
And the fact that I can smell this means something, because I had COVID, which I got over about a week and a half ago, but my sense of smell has been suffering. Like I can hardly smell anything, but I can smell this, which is comforting. Kaya! Oh, the juice.
Yeah, I'll pour some of the juice on yours.
Okay.
No.
No, Kaya.
Mmm. Is it really good? It's got real slices of ginger. Well worth it. Highly suggest that lemon ginger, whatever it was, sesame ginger tuna.
Kaya's having some food.
This is a beautiful area. We're in like a valley, and it looks like at one point there was water here, maybe a little stream, a little river type thing, because we're continuously going down. I didn't actually think this was the path, because when we first got on it was just like this. So it looked like we were just walking on a riverbed. You see all the moose tracks. So we met 2 couples. The first couple we met said, "Hey, you're a YouTuber, aren't you?" That's my first time getting noticed. And Dina was witness. Whoa, almost tripped. So, sorry I didn't catch your name, but if you're watching, it was nice to see you. Hope I'll see you on the trail again sometime. And the other couple, 2 ladies. Holy heck, good for them. They did a lot better than we did. This is definitely one of those trails you want to take waterproof shoes on, as soakers will be quite common.
Oh, Kaya slipped and... Oh, Kaya. Oh, she's muddy. Let's hope I don't fall.
You got your stick as a balance too.
Oh, good idea. Whoa. This is mucky.
You can do it. Dina's having a rough time. I don't blame her. So am I. She's a trooper. She's superwoman, if I ever did see one.
I have to make some modifications.
Yeah. There's the way to go onto the second loop down there. And Maggie Lake is this way. Awesome. You're a beast, baby.
Anything's on it.
No way.
Oh.
Information. So after we were like 5 minutes south of the first loop where it meets the second loop, and my phone wasn't on airplane mode. I don't know why. I guess I forgot. And I got a text. So I was able to just text my dad, just tell him that we're good, everything's fine. Almost at Maggie West now. So if you guys are ever in a pickle, take your phone off airplane mode around there, and who knows, maybe you'll get a signal. I'm with Virgin Mobile. Who knows, could help you out. How do you feel?
Me, I'm dead. I just get me a coffin and bury me. Because I'm dead.
This was one of the cooler areas while on this trail. We actually stopped and had another drink and small snack while on this bridge. It was something else. Yep. Good. Maggie East and Maggie West. Hooray and hurrah. So this is the first campsite on Maggie West when you're coming from the second loop. It's right on the main trail. The main trail continues down and there's no main water access. So I don't really like this campsite, but it's a good campsite if you're doing like a through hike, because you just set up here, sleep, and then go on your merry way. But we want to go swimming, so we're gonna go back Maggie East way. I feel really bad because that campsite that we were at, that was on Maggie West, we were at, could have stayed there, but I chose for us to continue down Maggie East to get closer to kind of like steep hill, so that our trip on Monday would be a lot faster. And we've been hiking for like 45 minutes just to get to the next fork. I am dead. I'm so dead right now, and I can only imagine how bad Dina is back there. I'm so proud of her. She's doing so good. The strongest girl I know. There's no way, no one else I know in the world that could do this. I love you, honey. You're not happy with me. You're so good. We just stopped at Maggie East West. At Maggie East at the first campsite. It's right down there. It really wasn't that nice at all. I think Dina might have a picture of it. I don't think I recorded it. I can't remember. Wasn't that nice, but we stopped there just to grab water. Steep Rise Lake that way, Maggie West this way. So let's get going. This is the campsite I stayed at on my very first backpacking trip. It actually looks a lot different now, but yeah, we're not gonna stay here either. It's right on the main trail. So we're gonna go down to the peninsula and stay there. Well, we're finally here. That was, how long? 6.5 or 7 hours?
5:15, so 7 hour, almost, no, 7 hours and 15 minutes.
7 hours it took us. And this site, it took us so long to find this site because everything was overgrown. I only know that this site was here because I found someone and they just so happened to come this way. So I got my shirt off because my shirt is soaked. And look, like, everything is cut down here. Everything is cut down. We're in like a weird spot. But we don't have any energy to go anywhere else. We're dead. We didn't have lunch. We had snacks, which was good. And now we just made this. Yum. What do you think?
That's good.
Good. Not gonna film too much right now because we're both in
A lot of pain.
a lot of pain.
And exhausted.
And exhausted. Yeah. So how do I look? How do we look?
I don't want to know.
How does Kaya look?
Okay. Kaya, are you dead, honey?
So we got here mushroom risotto, and I added chicken jerky and fried onions.
I thought it was turkey.
What did I say?
Chicken.
Turkey chicken. Turkey jerky.
We're so We're so tired.
I'd pay $100 for that.
The view is beautiful.
Yeah, one of the best views I've had.
Yeah, it's amazing. I like it, especially the view. I just think it was really hard to find this place because it wasn't really along a path. And I don't even know how you found it.
When you get to the peninsula, there's a camping sign, one of the orange signs. And halfway through the trail, it just stops because there's this big dead tree that's broken on the trail, and then there's all overgrowth around it.
Yeah, and it looks like the path is this way, like there's a very clear path.
Yeah.
I went on it and I got to a dead end. And that's when I was like, oh my gosh, I have no idea where to go. But if you follow a way that doesn't look like a path, that's actually the right way. So that was very tricky. Very tricky.
And to get to this site, I had to walk through someone's campsite. Of course, people were there. And then the trail stopped. And I had to like walk through these little trees. I don't know, it didn't make sense. But we're here now.
7 hours later.
I don't know how long it takes you guys to do it, but it took us 7 hours. Took us 7 hours to
7 hours of, not just 7 hours of walking, but 7 hours of up and down and up and down and up and down, and some like this, but lots of ups and downs. Walking over roots and rocks and sticks, so very like shifty, like not solid ground. So I found it to be the most challenging thing I've ever done in my entire life.
more than being in a relationship with me.
That's challenging. That's the best. Yeah, I found that really tough. I can't believe I made it here alive. Actually, though, it sounds dramatic, but I actually can't.
During the hike, I was... oh.
I feel like I'm delirious right now because I'm so tired and such. Now, I have like hydrocortisone on there, and then obviously a bunch of dirt stuck to it, but it's very swollen if you touch it, and just bruised. And here's my other one. Same thing, hydrocortisone, because of all my mosquito bites that I get there in addition to the bruises. This right here, it's too much for me. It's not comfortable for me. But these are supposed to be hiker shoes, right? Like, I don't know, Morel brand. So anyway.
So I'm going to where I am putting up my bear bag. It's far enough away from our tent, but it is close to this box, which is unfortunate. But not only am I kind of too tired to go somewhere else, a lot of the trees in this area are very dead. This was a pretty good one because it's pretty high. It's probably 20 feet or something. I have no idea. But that'll do just fine. So what I do now I just got my food and I put them in bags, and then I put it in this garbage bag, because even though they're in bags, I don't have a waterproof bag, and this garbage bag is super light, so I just tie a knot, wrap it around, and heave it up there. There we go, that's up there way high. So I just have it up there, and I have it tied up right up against here. There's this guy here. He's been fighting other birds. He's calling out his territory. I've been hearing him fighting other birds, and there's a great blue heron nest across from us. We saw him.
Yeah, on the island.
Yeah. How fun would it be to go to that island and jump off those rocks?
Yeah.
Beautiful night. There he is. However, there's a lot of blueberries. Not around here. Over here. Pretty sure. Oh, where are they? There. I think these are blueberry bushes. But they ain't brewing yet. Oh, you can see them. They're little goosey berries. But that's it. Oh, this is so comfortable too. Oh, I don't know what the heck this is. If any of you guys know, let me know. Oh, so good. Oh, some poop. Bye-bye. A lot happened while coming to this site, and we were both very exhausted. We did not have the energy to stay up and film more. It was more of a relaxing night. We decided to sit in peace and watch the sunset while heading to bed quite early. Everything hurts. This is the view from our tent. Oh, nothing ever does it justice. It's so nice.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. I'm wonderful.
I am hungry.
Good. Yes, Kaya, you're hungry too. You want some food?
Are you hungry? Yes. Where's Daddy? Where's Daddy?
Kaya bum. Kaya, are you hungry? We are applying sunscreen. As you can see, it's a bright day and we don't have any protection here. Okay, Kaya. That comfy, buddy?
He's sunbathing. Kaya, we didn't put your sunscreen on yet. Don't want you to get burned.
How do you feel?
I feel like my feet need another foot massage.
Mm.
And I'm wondering if my hair is greasy, if I need to take a shower. But I don't feel like I need to take a shower, even though obviously we sweat a lot hiking for that many hours. I feel fine, I feel clean, which is very absurd. There's no way. Like sometimes I'll go outside and I'm outside for an hour and it's just like the backyard and I feel so hot, like I'm gross and I need to shower. Whereas here, hiked for 15 hours in total, or what was it, 12 hours in total in 2 days. And yet somehow I feel clean. That I don't understand.
It's the wonderful world of nature.
Yeah, I guess so.
In the north.
Natural cleaning.
That's what I got. Gruel. Maple brown sugar oatmeal. A white man's legacy breakfast. I'm reading with all the birds and ducks. And Kaya, of course. Being a big healthy bum. Like we were bushwhacking it up until right here. And look, this is the trail. No one would nobody's gonna know. No one would know. No one would know this is a trail. That's why that site is really not that good. But then it opens up a bit here. And this looks like a site right over here. Looks like this would be a site, but it's not. So this morning I woke up, we had breakfast, and I came to visit our neighbors who are about a 5-minute hike away from us. Yeah? And I wanted to see how long they were staying there, and as soon as I got there, they're all packed up and they were leaving. So they said the site's all yours. So that's where we're going now. We are like a minute away from it right now. But yeah, like this trail sucks. Well, it's cool, but it's very bushwhacky. This is the best part of the trail. And also, the weird thing about this trail is obviously at one point it was maintained. There's logs broken here. They're sawed through. But this trail goes right through this. Right where their box is. There we go. This is the site to be. So here's a new site. Much better. We got water access down there. There's still a lot of logs and trees in the water right there, so it's kind of hard to get in. But if you walk down there a bit, there's a big rock that goes out, so we can get in the water there. There's a tent pad area up there. It's also where I got my bear bag over there. There's a tent pad here, but it's on an angle, so it's not the best. You can fix it, but we don't have the energy for that. We got this cool wall here. Rock wall. People done some wood harvesting. It's down by the water. I'll show you the view. Very nice. Slippery.
It's very slippery. Oh my gosh. It's really nice and cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
This is what Kaya finds comfortable. When we were down by the water, we came up and she was like this. What a good girl. Good, strong girl. Alrighty, so we are going to make some bread slash buns slash who knows what they're gonna turn out. Like right over Kaya. So what we got here is this is a little bit of like a Cajun green pepper onion spice mix. This is a mixture of rosemary, thyme, garlic powder, maybe some onion, and salt and pepper. This is dry instant yeast, salt and pepper, sugar, and this is a big bag of flour. So I really don't want to carry this out. So this is a lot of flour, but we're just going to do it all, and however it turns out, we're going to eat it. Dina's down there just getting us some water because we were all out. I used the last little bit on my coffee here. So we're going to start off adding some water in here. This is just straight from the lake. Then we're going to add some of this yeast. We're going to add some sugar. And then we're going to let this sit for a little bit. So we'll notice everything start bubbling up in a couple of minutes. And then once we see that, then we'll start adding the flour. Then start kneading the dough. Kaya. Okay, see how the yeast is bubbled up and it's thickened up the water? Now we can add some of our flour. Dina's down there still grabbing some water, I think, having a fun time in the sun. I'm not good with the sun. We even each other out. She's good in the sun, and I'm good in the mosquitoes. So we're a good team. Alright, all you chefs there, you can make fun of what I'm doing. I don't entirely care right now. It's a lot different when you are out here doing this and you just want to get rid of everything you have. So that's probably a fair amount. That was probably half the bag. So we'll mix all this in and see how it looks, and maybe add some more water. Then we'll add salt and pepper and some of my spices. Maybe we'll just add the spices on top. One thing I did forget is oil. But I think I have an idea to kind of oil down the bottom of a pan. So I have some beef jerky and I have pepperoni sticks. I think I'll get the pan hot and I'll cut the pepperoni stick in half and I'll kind of smear it on the bottom when it's hot. I think that might get a little bit of juice. It's a thought. We'll see. Mixing it in. Just gonna go full handy on it. So it's been kneaded down, and now we just gotta wait for it to plump up. Dina enjoys gathering water for us, which is perfect because I don't really enjoy using the Sawyer Mini anymore. She still has fun with it, so it works out. I'll do the cooking and she'll do the gathering. It's actually pretty simple. Gather your water in a dirty container, screw or push on the Sawyer Mini, and squeeze the bottle to filter the water. So all these trees around here, there really isn't a good branch that comes out to hang your bear bag from. Like that one is one that's way too high and there's too much stuff on it. So you just gotta keep going until you find a good spot. Like that tree, way too high for me. But, so this is where I put mine. It's far enough away from our camp, and I'll show you how I got it up here. Paracord has a lot of individual strands inside of it, so it's the best rope to bring. Because if you don't have enough rope, you can cut it, take out the inside rope, and tie it together to make a longer rope. So the whole idea is you got to get this rope over the branch in order for it to come back down, right? So you can't just throw a rope up, so you got to tie it to something that's got weight to it. So this is just a piece of dead wood. It's really not that heavy, but it'll still do the job. So you just want to gather some rope like this, however much you think you need, and you hold it like this, and you throw. As soon as you throw, you kind of open this up to let it take. So here we go. So the branch is up there. Hopefully you can see it. And we just do, I find it easiest just to do overhand like this. Might take me a couple tries. Oh, I got it. So the other thing you want to do is give it some weight down. So my food isn't going to be that heavy, and that's still okay. So that's the basics of what you want to do and what you want to look for. So then your bag of food, you literally just tie it right up on there. So because it's on like this, you can just lift it right up like this. I normally just wrap it around a couple times and then tie a little knot ski on there. Oh look, we got like a sleeping bag here. Ripped up sleeping bag. Kaya, watch out, buddy. What do you smell? Interesting. Okay, move your bum. And look, it's packed right in there. I can't even lift that out. So some animal found that and then tried to bring it into their den, whatever it is. Okay, we're gonna cook the bread. Now I don't have any butter or oil, but I got this piece of jerky. It's got a lot of fat on it, so I'm heating up the pan right now. I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna put this on the bottom and see if, I'm not gonna get a lot of juice, but I'm hoping just enough is on there such that it'll make a little bit of a layer. I think that should be hot enough. Let's see. Yeah, that's all I want, all I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. So you want to try and find the fatty piece of beef jerky. So there's a lot of lean stuff, but every now and then you can find a fatty piece. Pretty good. Thanks for holding it.
No problem.
It's easier.
That's really, yeah, that's a really good idea.
Okay. We won't cook the whole thing, just this one. We'll cut this in half, and then we'll do another load after. All right. I'll put this here. Put this right in here. Like that, and lid. And we'll come to that in a bit. So here's our meal. We got long grain Uncle Ben's rice with some chickpea korma. This stuff just comes in a little pouch and you heat it up. Got a big bun, and same thing for me. It's gonna be very heavy and gummy, but it'll taste good. Now that is a bun.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Okay, there's yours and there's mine. This is the chickpea korma stuff that we're eating with green beans and cauliflower. It was, I think, $2 or $2.50. I think it's well worth it. It's got a very good taste to it.
Red.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very good. The rice and the korma stuff.
Come here, Kaya. Come drink water here. Good girl. Here you go.
So we got a couple cups of boiled water and we have our teriyaki noodles. There's what it looks like. It kind of smells like peanut butter, actually, like a peanut sauce. Nora's Sidekicks. I will let you know how it is. Here's the calories and whatnot if you're interested. So for a quarter package, it's 160 calories. 4% fiber, 5% protein. It's got iron, calcium, and vitamin A. Not a bad amount of protein, actually. Here's what the scalloped potatoes look like. So it's about maybe a cup and a half of water. Boiled her up, added everything in, gave it a couple stirs. Every 2 minutes or so I gave it a little stir. But yeah, if it's not finished and they're still a little crunchy and it is getting a little dry, just add a little bit more water. However you want it. And there's our teriyaki noodles. We're gonna add some turkey jerky to that, just to give us some more meat and finish off our food.
That's good.
Yeah?
I like it. Mm-hmm.
Fine. So we added some turkey jerky to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Sidekicks really doesn't have a lot to offer other than like creamy food and like chicken-based stuff. So this teriyaki is a big change for them, and it's a good change too. Yeah, I like it. I give it, I probably like it better than the other kind they got.
How's the view?
Perfect. Everything is perfect.
But I get it.
Yeah, but they gotta absorb the water.
Oh, that's so true.
No. No. Good girl. No. No. I found the easiest way to clean your dirty dishes in the backcountry is simply by using sand and stone mixed with your lake water. Use it as you would a sponge, and after no time, the coarse rock will clean off all the leftover foods. Hey babe, check out the sword. Uh-oh. See! Didn't know I was a master at swordsmithing.
Very nice, honey.
You're just lucky I don't.
What?
You're lucky. Let's check on the bread. This time we did it. We put coals on top as well. And I made them smaller. Whoa. They look like ice cream scoops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that worked really nicely, eh?
Yeah.
Really good oven effect.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
beautiful.
Nice. That one got a little stuck, but that is perfect. Okay, we got 2 more we're gonna do. We got our water boiling for our final meal. And there's the ones we got left over. Okay, so it's funny, if I was anyone else, I'd probably be covered in mosquitoes. But for some reason, the grace of God, I guess, gave me mosquito repellent blood. Or maybe they don't like my personality. Probably not many do. The idea of this trip was to push ourselves. Life is very easy nowadays. You work, you come home, watch TV, eat, spend some time together, and go to bed. Repeat. Life out here is very different. Everything you need or want, you have to work for. It's a constant struggle. Fighting this struggle with the ones you love creates an unbreakable bond and memories that will last a lifetime. This was one of the hardest trips we have ever done. We pushed ourselves to our limit. I am so proud of Dina for making it this far and staying positive through the long and rough hike. I honestly don't know anyone else who could have made it. We make for a good couple. Where I am weak, she is strong, and vice versa. Never take the ones you love for granted. If you treat them right, they will always be there for you. I am so thankful that I found my partner for life.
You wake up and everything's moist. Birch bark works very good. Even when it's moist in the morning, watch. Look at that. Moist and still takes a flame really well. Making a little bit of a fire this morning because Dina's getting killed by the mosquitoes.
Well, it's Monday morning. I didn't really sleep that much last night. How'd you sleep?
I slept pretty good.
You slept pretty good. There was a lot of lightning and thunder. I had my tent
Really?
flaps open, so I was looking at, right where the sun's coming up, there was a lot of lightning. But it was far away. We just got a little fire, heating up some water for coffee. Dina is eating this, a Mediterranean pasta. Wild-caught tuna with pasta, mixed veg, chickpeas, and lemon zest. And I have this, granola with milk and blueberries. This is probably one of the best products that this company makes. It's very good. All you have to do is add half a cup of water. And here's what it looks like.
What company is it?
I forget.
What a cool color. It's purple. Bless you. Bless
me.
you. Cool.
You like it?
Interesting taste.
Easy to make and very good. And we're just making a coffee. We got Dina's bag all organized. Then we're just going to work on mine with the last bit of food, the tent and everything. As you can see, it's all laid out here like a big mess. But we woke up just after 5 a.m. It's probably like 5:45 now, maybe a bit later, but we're hoping to be out just after 6. These trips require you to be limber. With the rocks and tree roots sticking out of the ground, you never know what you might slip on. Snapping an ankle could be fatal out here. So this is where the trail's supposed to go. Right here, it's blocked off because of this tree. And then right here, it's also blocked because of the other part of this tree. So you gotta do a little, it's matted down a bit now because a few people, plus us, have gone here. But if you go from this side, actually is a lot easier to see it. But this side, you can see the trail goes right up there. And then it's a dead end. So it's a little off the beaten path. What is it?
I just found more deep.
No way.
Sorry, yeah. Wow, and it's a full bottle. And someone just left it here.
Oh, let's take it.
Here. I'm gonna take it.
Can't leave garbage in the thing.
So that blue thing made me think that that was the trail. So I got here and I thought, okay, I have to just go inside here. This is gonna get to the campsite. And then I saw the blue thing and I thought, well, the campsite can't be along the trail.
Yeah. I think because that blue one,
Really confused.
that blue one has this sign on it, the tent sign. I think that's why, but it should have been an orange one.
Yeah.
So this was the issue. Dina and I split up because she was hurt, so I went up ahead so that I could set up the camp or drop my stuff, then come and pick her up. And I got to the sign, so I ran this way, which is where the campsite was. And there's also an arrow on it that we're just noticing now, but it's kind of marked off. But over there's a blue trail marker. And also over there, further down, is another blue trail marker. So she got mixed up. So luckily she ended up just kind of walking a bit and then sitting down, and then I was able to come get her.
I figured if I didn't just stop, I'd get lost.
Yeah.
So I just had to stop.
You wiping your bum? Hey. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Does this look familiar, guys? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's on the main trail.
Yeah.
I have my hammock right up here. Yep. You standing cross-legged? Aw. She's standing like this.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
She's so happy. She can't wipe that smile off her face.
Yeah. From the second loop. So we are on our way back to our car. A long walk.
How many more hours?
4 at least.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
All of that and we didn't even make a dent?
No.
Oh my god.
Come on. Go. Come on, Kaya. Keep going. So this is the cliffy part of the Steep Rise Lake Trail. See a big rock behind me. You're kind of scaling a little hill here. There's Steep Rise Lake again. It's a long lake. We're still scaling this little mountain part here. So we've gone just over an hour, and we had to stop a couple times to pee because right before we left we drank as much as we could because we don't really want to stop to gather more water, because even though that Sawyer Mini is great for filtering water, it's very slow and it takes a lot of effort to squeeze the water through it. So works great. The Life Straw is also great too, but I think for next trips I might get the Sawyer Squeeze or get a different system going, because it just, when you've hiked all day, the last thing you want to do is spend friggin' like half an hour squeezing, and it's rough. It's not hard. I know I'm complaining a lot, but that's just a reality of a non-athletic, out of shape guy.
If you're out of shape, what am I? I have to feel the pain. Oh. Okay.
Anything else you want in here?
No, just the spits in my side pocket. Woo! It's really raining, huh?
She's coming down.
I would wear my raincoat, but I'm so hot right now that I would overheat instantly.
Easier way to carry sunflower seeds. It's like a little chipmunk.
I can't believe how rainy it is on our last day here. So we're planning to stop and eat, have lunch, and then continue and finish off our hike. End up at the parking lot where our dry car is. However, it's pouring rain right now, so I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, we might not be able to stop for lunch because otherwise, well, right now we're soaked, and if it continues to rain like this, what's going to happen is all the mud that we're going over in certain sections of the forest is going to be really, really wet, and when we're talking about going uphill and going downhill, we might actually slide, slip and slide. So don't really want to risk that. I'm looking down right now because I'm being very careful. I don't want to get injured, so I want to make sure I'm seeing every rock and every root that I'm stepping on. Yeah, it's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with getting a little bit wet. It's just you gotta sort of manage and see what that's going to affect. Is it going to make your hike a little more risky or dangerous? So anyhow, like right now I'm going over some mud and it's wet. Kai and Daniel are doing good.
Little Hardy Lake. There it is. This is a beautiful site. We're right in the tip of a peninsula. Got a good place for the fire. Got a nice tent pad right over there. Yeah. And you got your own beach. It's a good stop for Kai to get some water too. And this whole lake you're on your own. I think the last time I was here it was a lot weedier, but yeah, now it looks nice. Ooh, there's a big bird over there. Great blue heron. Beautiful. As you can see, it's raining quite a bit. And off we go. Even though it was pouring rain, it made the forest look that much more vibrant and beautiful. And we were actually pretty glad that it did rain because of this. The last time I came by this area, there was barely any water here. Now with this rain, at least there was a pretty good flow that we could get some water if needed.
This grass though.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite. Look at it.
Beautiful. coming up to a sign here. I think this is Hare Lake. Yeah, Hare Lake. My memory serves me well. It's not a lake to camp at. And it's not really a lake, actually. It's just a pond. Don't know why they call it a pond, a lake. Maybe it's bigger on the map. Who knows? We ended up powering through it. It's closer than we thought. We're at somewhere right now. Let's see. There's a sign right here. We're stopped off at Leech Lake. Just having a snack here, resting our back, our feet. Our next stop is Maple Leaf, but who knows, maybe with this we won't need to. The other one we tried was the lemon ginger tuna, I think it was. And this one's sun-dried tuna tapenade. So I got a couple of wraps left. Just gonna munch it up. Doing it the same way as before. Kind of looks like a lump of turd.
Good girl.
You like beef jerky?
Yeah. You know, Kai, come here. Come here. Babe, I'm getting more wet than I've ever been right now. Are you?
No.
Oh, shit.
That's why I'm under the tree.
Then I'm under a tree, too.
This is good. I don't think there is any mustard thing in it.
Hold on a sec. Sorry, I'm so uncomfortable.
Okay, stopping was not a good idea. Other than getting something to eat, we are way more drenched, even though we were under a big tree. Dina got soaked and her hands are freezing. My hands are cold too, but
They're pure white right now.
yeah. Yeah, those are very, very bad. She went to wash her hands and the water was boiling hot for her. So, well, not boiling hot, but it was nice and warm. Yeah. So luckily, in my safety kit, I had an air-activated hand warmer. Come on, baby. Yeah! Good girl. Beauty. Feet are like monkey feet.
Mine?
It's always nice to embrace each other. Somewhere remote like this with no one around feels very special. Never forget to take a moment and appreciate it. Just made it to Maple Leaf and it is 10:40. Oh, I got service.
So 10:40 and we left at 7:30, so about 3 hours and 10 minutes. We did stop for some food for about 10-15 minutes. Stopped and chatted with a fella on the trail as well for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, we met a nice fella.
10:30. So we should hopefully be able to get to the parking lot by 12.
Yeah, hour and a half about.
Let's see. We have an hour and 20. Oh, good luck. Oh, this is gonna take me a while. I'm dying. Yo, Adrian!
Yo, Adrian! We did it!
I just love that, you know?
What?
Yo, Adrian!
Even when she was in the grave, she's like,
know.
Yo, Adrian.
I know.
How's my Rocky? Yo, Adrian.
So cute.
Wait, you don't come by my house, Mick? What, you think my house stinks? Well, that's right, it stinks. Cute little stream here. No water for you, buddy?
Look how cute this is. All right, so we were right here on the peninsula, right?
Yep.
At Maggie Lake. So we've hiked down here, here, and here, and now we're here And that took us exactly 3.5 hours minus a couple of 10-minute stops.
Right.
So 3.5 hours to get from the campsite on the peninsula of Maggie Lake West, and then now we're here. And so if that took us about 3.5 hours, we still have this way to go here, so I'm guessing it's gonna take at least an hour and a half
Yeah.
to get to the parking lot.
This one is really windy too, so it doesn't look as long, but you stretch that out and it's a lot longer. Same with this, right?
Yeah.
So at least from like right here to there, it's pretty flat. But you can see these are the height lines, see?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's a big hill there. And this is us going up and down, up and down, up and down.
Good luck to us. And it's still raining. It hasn't stopped.
It hasn't stopped. We thought it was going to stop a little bit ago, but heck, it's just getting worse.
So that means, well, let's see if we can make it there by 12, because that was our goal.
Right. 1 hour, I don't know.
In the water, Mama.
Watch, very slippery.
Okay, roots are natural staircases
Yeah.
on a hill.
Kaya, do you remember this spot? Remember you drank from it last time we were here 2 years ago? Oh, are you okay? What did I tell you? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah? Got it all recorded. Are you taking a break? Oh, Kaya, yeah, you remember. Oh. Yeah, you did. That was cool.
Did you see?
Yeah. Good thing you did that, because if you didn't, you probably would have got a rash or something.
I was trying to protect myself.
Yeah. Oh. Take the bag off. Are you sure? Your hip. We got an injured puppy.
It's been 60. It's been 60 seconds since my first fall.
She fell right up there. And you even said, I'm going to pay more attention.
Okay, these rocks are slippery. It's raining.
They are very
But
slippery.
if I just calculate this for a minute, 5 hours day 1 plus 7 day 2, that's 12 hours. Now I've been hiking. So the 16th hour is the first time I fell. And as soon as I fell, 60 seconds later, I fell again. What are the chances? But now that I've fallen, I don't want to get up.
Is it comfy?
Yeah.
At least you fell in the most beautiful area there is.
Is that really nice view?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
No. Okay. It's a good technique. Mm-hmm. High five. Boom.
my legs burning.
Feel like I'm a young pup. Well, we're on the home stretch. We just passed the, I think the last of the log bridges, because we're in very low land right now. Then we meet the fork. Yeah, they're all on my face. And we will see the fork in the road. and then we just turn right, and it's a couple minutes until we get to our car. If you ever have the chance, I would suggest taking on one of the Southern Uplands loops at Algonquin Park. It will be tough, but you will appreciate the hard work and be proud of yourself after. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Dina and I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Thanks again.